Thank you again for all the subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're enjoying my work, please do. Also press the like button on this video. It helps a lot to spread the love, right? Now, on last week's video, a lot of discussions again and some misconceptions. Now, first of all, a lot of positive messages also, and people that are finding out that the channel is already over a decade old and that there are a lot of videos out there of my research trips in China, diverse interviews with different Chinese grandmasters of different lineages of Wing Chun and stuff. Yes, if you are new to Wing Chun, you just started Wing Chun 2-3 years ago, probably you don't know about me, right? But yes, I've been doing this quite a long time, since the 80s, mid-80s, okay? Anyway, to go into the more important part. A complete Chinese martial art would have had and still needs to have long range distance, can be kicking distance, right? Punching distance, elbow and knee range, throwing, locking, and short control on the ground. Not necessarily ground fighting. Why not? Because you imagine in the Taiping uprising, right? All this chaos going on. Imagine you grappling there with an opponent, yeah? You get maybe stabbed by a spear or whatever, right? It was not a fight in the octagon. It's a different type of reality. Now, if you talk about Eternal Spring, Weng Chun, like in the discussions, oh, Weng Chun is only a long fist art, it's only long range. That misconception comes about because they see a piece of the Sun Kong form of Weng Chun where long range tactics are used. But let me tell you, Eternal Spring, just like Wing Chun, just like Beautiful Spring, specializes in close body contact, control with the Yi docile, and sticking to the opponent, right? There's many Kun in Weng Chun, like Mo Q, Man Yao Q, Q Lo Q, Song Guo, like if there is no bridge, create the bridge, take the bridge. When you have the bridge, control the bridge from the upside. One arm controls two, etc. There's so many Kun so similar to the Wing Chun system. Like it's actually fairly identical, just a different way of saying things. Now, if you look at Eternal Spring or Beautiful Spring, right? You have long range weapon, you have short range weapon. So also unarmed, of course, to be complete, you need long range weapons and you need short range weapon. Now, through history, some lineages lost some parts, or some lineages really specialized extremely on one part of the art. But from its origin, it's very clear that it always was very complete, long range to short range. As you can see on some clips here later on of Sifu Sergio of Tang family Weng Chun, doing some work and also doing some work on the wooden dummy, you see there some low positions, some takedowns, which, yes, are not found in the, for example, the Yip Man Wing Chun lineage, but does not mean that in some other lineages of Wing Chun, or the older 1800s Wing Chun, that there was not takedowns, that there were not takedowns and kamna and locking techniques in the art, right? So that's always what you have to keep in mind. It's like the same with Jiu-Jitsu. If you go back all the way, it was very complete, and then some branches, some Ru specialized in certain aspects. So you had Fusen Ru that really specialized on the ground part. And then when Jigoro Kano later made Kosen Judo, more groundwork, and he made Kodokan Judo, more for the Olympics, more standing up and throwing, right? That Kosen Judo part went from Spain to North America, into Brazil, and became eventually Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, which eventually became Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? So anyway, you have to always look at the origins and where things come from. Enjoy these few clips and see that Wing Chun and Weng Chun specialize originally, at least in all ranges. Leg, fist, arm, elbow, knee, locking and throwing, and ground control. Enjoy.
Welcome to the lesson again. From here, 雙夾手 and then 雙勾手 雙正掌 three-dimensional circle, and I must complete the circle, not just block. Down and the force transfer to your foot. Remember on, feel, jump, look here, right? Fun, on, feel, jump, look here, look here. And in, count.